Hi, Michelle. This is Norma Suarez. I'm an independent SEO lead generation specialist. Hey, thanks for your response to my post on the group page regarding some SEO tips. Now, I do know you're busy with your business, so I'm going to go ahead and provide these tips. Put them into action for yourself, for your business. All I ask is for some feedback on the video if you don't mind. And of course, if you like what you hear, want to learn more, feel free to chat if you think you need some help with your site. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into it. Now, there are basically three main tips that I want to go over with you, and those are content, citations, and backlinks. And so these are the three things that I wanted to go over because this is what the search engines, whether it's Bing, Yahoo, Google, they use these to crawl your web page to determine, if it's worth ranking up at the top or page one of the Google search page. And so, that's definitely where you want to be, right, with your website. So first thing is content, and what content is basically anything you can see on your front page. So this is, of course, your website, and content also includes pictures, and what's behind the pictures are included too. So making sure that you have enough unique, relevant, high quality content. So in other words, at least 1,500 words that speak about your business. And I say 1,500 because it does allow you to add in some keywords or key phrases that people are going to be using to search for your business that offer your services. So this is really going to help you get found in the search engine. And just kind of looking here, so yeah, definitely need some work on your content. Again, 1,500 words at the minimum, and start adding in those keywords. And we'll talk about keywords here in a little bit. The other thing that I mentioned was images. So let's say I'm going to save these images, right? I know they're links, but yep. So these are actually links. So I'm going to take this image and save it. So instead of putting original, you want to use a keyword-rich content. So let's say Puerto Rico realtor or Puerto Rico real estate, and that will help. Again, Google's looking for those things that will make your website kind of like an authoritative website. So you definitely want to change things, and then of course you might want to add some pictures on here. So add some more text and add some more photos and tag them correctly with some good keywords. Again, keywords are those things that people put into the search bar to look for your services. Now, the second thing I did want to go over is something called citations. So if I do a search, let's say looking for Puerto Rico realtor. Okay, so this is the result. And so it doesn't have, so usually when you do a search on Google, the first thing you will see are ads, and they're usually on top, but this one I know that they have the ads on the bottom. So what I think about these ads is these are probably real estate agents, or at least they talk about real estate, that their webpage is not on the front, or maybe they are, but they want to stay on the front. So they want people to be clicking their webpage. Because if I look on, if I go to sowthebuysrealty.com, they're probably like on page 10. So they're paying Google to be up here on the front page. And this is where you want to be. This is where you want your webpage to be. And I'll show you why here in a minute. Because you get the most clicks out of here. The second thing you would see when you do a Google search is a map. Now, for your industry, it doesn't have a map, and there's various reasons why Google doesn't put a map for real estate or Puerto Rico realtors. Could be not enough competition, and so forth. But again, that's all Google. So did another search. I did home design Puerto Rico. And so that when I did the search, of course, it came. The first thing is the map. They might have some ads down here. Let me see if they do. So these guys don't have any ads for their industry, but they do have a map pack. Call it a Google map pack. Now, in order to be on this map pack, your website to be listed here, you do need a Google My Business account. Okay. And so, yeah, so when, you're looking again at citation, it does have a lot to do with this map pack. And so basically, it's essentially the name of your business, the address, and phone number. And sometimes you don't have to put your full address. There's an option when you go on to Google My Business, not even to show the address, but you can at least put the, municipality and then Puerto Rico. So when I say citations, what it is essentially your business, again, name, address, phone number on online directories. So what is an online directory? So online directories are simply websites out there that allows businesses like yours to add their information. So when I talk about online directories, we're looking things like Yelp, looking at things like Yellow Pages Online, TripAdvisor, oh, there's so many. And I know that for Puerto Rico, they have like expat.com or yanino.com. So you would definitely want to, start getting more on those online directories. And basically, it's going to sprinkle your business name all over the internet, okay? And it's a good avenue for people to reach you or find your business. And the more that you have, the more likely you are to show up on this map pack. And so what I do is for my clients is I take a look at their competition and see like how many online directories that they're listed on. And I do have a tool for that. And so what I do with theirs is I go to this tool and I see, if they're on, let's say, 10 website directories or online directories, I would go and see what those directories are and get the same ones and then get a lot more. Because again, the more that you have, the more likely you'll be on this web page here, on this map pack. All right, so that's it for citation. Again, getting your business online, getting your Google My Business, and getting on those online directories. Now, third and final thing I want to cover with you is a thing called backlinks, and that has a lot to do with that organic page or organic search. So as on the top or the bottom, map pack, and then everything else below that, the first 10, there's only 10 in each page. These are your organic searches, okay? And I'm going to go back to the Puerto Rico Realtor, and so they didn't have a map, so these are their organic searches as well. Now, one thing you'll notice about organic searches is that it has a lot of these national websites. So for the Puerto Rico Realtor, there's Puerto Rico Realtor, and then they have things like the Realtor MLS, Point to Homes. So these are more, they're not, owned by a single small business owner, or at least a group of business owners or a group of real estate agents. Now this one is extrarealtypr.com. Okay, so they're found on page 1, and we're going to find out why they're found on page 1. And I could tell you probably one of the reasons is because, number one, you see how they have some sub-content, but so this is kind of telling me you can probably beat them just by having more content. And they probably are listed on many directories, online directories. And for the third thing I'm going to talk about, backlinks. They probably have a lot of backlinks, which is giving them relevancy to their website. Okay, so backlinks is essentially another website that's linking back to your website, saying that you actually offer real estate services and you're a provider of such services, that sort of thing. And again, it brings relevance and keywords that you're trying to rank for so people can find you. So I use this tool. It's called Ahrefs or Ahrefs. Let's see if I can get to it. Okay, and so put your information up here, prlatitudes.com. And as you can see here, I don't even have any numbers. I'm guessing that your website is new. Either that or there's an issue with it that it's not crawling it, or maybe it's not searchable. You might want to see whoever created your website and making sure that the search engines are able to crawl through your website, because it's not picking up anything right now. And like I said, that other website, which is Extra Realty PR.com. I'm going to go to theirs and let's look at what theirs say. Okay, this is extrarealtypr.com. So as you can see here, they have 113 websites that are referring back to theirs, giving them almost 2,000 backlinks. Why is that significant? Because the more backlinks you have that are, quality backlinks, and again, that's another whole subject. If they have quality backlinks, the more referring domains, the more quality backlinks is going to give them good landing, good hits on their website. So over the past month, they've had 193 hits to their website, and they gained 9 from the previous month. Okay. The good thing that I like about this tool too is that I can go into my competition and see what words are they using to help them get ranked. Okay. So of course they're using their own business name, PR Realtors, So what's good about this is that this would give me an idea of what to put on your front page. Okay. If it, of course we want to make the best sense out of it. And so that's how I kind of look at what the competition is doing, how to catch up to them and then beat them. All right, so as you can see then, we go back to the overview. I can even go into their backlinks and see, which one can I also obtain from my website. And anything that says lost, link removed, it's not even valid anymore. Or no follow, that means they're not really getting any relevance to their website. So I don't even go into this referring domain. I just look for something that would make sense, that will give you more advantage. And let me see if I could find one, tell you what I'm talking about. Seems like they're all saying no follow. But again, they have thousands, right? So that's a lot to be looking at. I'll look again for something that says it won't have the no follow. It might say do follow, but it definitely won't have the no follow, and it will not have the one that says lost link removed. Because if they remove their link, then hey, it's not going to help you either. Now this tool is a subscription. Good for monitoring your own website and for looking at your competitors. So hopefully this information has been informative for you. And like I said, feel free to take these tips, use them for your own website, apply them. And then, of course, if you need help with it, let me know. And reach out to me, we can chat. But otherwise, thanks again for your time watching the video, and hope you have a great week.